And smash, let's just get right into it. We're going to finish this tonight, hopefully. See, I hate... Like, I don't want it to be... How do I put this without sounding extremely rude? Like, no offense to Sakurai, I am massively appreciative that he actually put in a single-player mode, but for God's sake, he should have stopped making the single-player mode about 50 hours before he finished it. Like, I love it, it's fun, it's like, it's good to like play and stuff, but it feels like it goes on for just a teensy bit too long. That's like my only real criticism from the single-player mode. Other than that, it's great. Like, I thought I would have been done with this, like, weeks ago, but no, we're still doing it, but we're just coming up to the ends. And I know that because I've got 2 of the 3 endings, and we're lacking 1, so we're going to just dive straight into this and get the final ending. But yeah, I've been hearing lately that Sakurai is having health issues again, because he's still working on the DLC, and I think there was like reports of him like going in with like an IV drip rather than going in the hospital with an IV drip, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, he's dedicated, he's loyal to the fan base, like he wants to make a very refined, polished product, but I wish he would... Sometimes I get concerned about him because he's like just pushing himself a little bit too hard, you know? So yeah, I hope him working on the DLC post-launch is not going to adversely affect his health. So yeah, what's how do I need to switch characters. I'm not going to do all these fights with Kirby because I was struggling with some of these spirit fights. So I'm just bringing out the big guns and using Ganondorf. I'm going to use Kirby for the final boss though, at least for the first several attempts. Because I'm not sure how difficult the final boss, like the final boss will be. Nash. One of the few Street Fighter characters I know very little about. I know in Street Fighter, was it 4 or 5, he's like got a cybernetic implant or something like that? Like he's got something going on. But I don't actually know his backstory. Apparently he's like related to Guile, or he's like friends with Guile. Because they both work in the army. That's like the extent of my knowledge of the Street Fighter lore. There we go. In 5 he has a cyber implant, yeah, because I remember playing 5 for a bit before I got bored of it. And I kind of remember his design being drastically changed. So how many of these we've got left? I should probably go to Master Hand, or... no wait, that's Crazy Hand. Jean. I thought that said Janine there for a second. I mean, they're very similar names. Another... Yet another stamina match, my favourite. There we go. You think you're the only one on YouTube? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Usually MSP is here. I guess he's got prior engagements today. Like, of all the people that watch me on YouTube, MSP seems to be the most consistent viewer, which is kind of funny actually, because it's like, kind of feels weird that he's not here. What is this music from? I feel like I should know this song. Let's see what it says when you start the map. Elite Four. What version of Elite Four is that? Is that Sun and Moon, or... because I feel like I heard that very relatively recently. Oh shit. What about you? You do watch but not as often as MSP. Oh crap, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting if you guard mid-air, it takes a moment before you can recover. I think I've found an interesting topic for a video I would like to make. And that's assuming I can get back into the mood of making videos. Like, I like making videos, but sometimes getting the motivation to do it. Like, getting the idea... Oh, god damn it, there did they... What did I literally just say there? Like, I fucking said that I forgot that happened, and then I forgot again. But yeah, getting ideas to make videos and making the videos when you've got the inspiration and motivation is one thing, but getting said motivation and inspiration is a whole other thing with me. No, it's actually not that hard. I made that harder than it really was. Only because of work, I guess that's fair. I don't know if I want to talk about what I want to make a video of. Let's just say it's a really old... Like, I'm sure some of you guys know this website. It's a website called Newgrounds. And that was like my source of online entertainment before YouTube was a thing. And yes, YouTube, there was a time before YouTube existed, and there was like ways to entertain yourselves online, I guess. That didn't sound right, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, there was like this animated series that I was kind of obsessed with back in the day, and I'm not going to mention what it is. I'm going to save that for the video itself. I want to do kind of a retrospective on that, because you don't really see a lot of people talking about like Newgrounds entertainment, like from the days before YouTube, because that was... I don't want to say it was the dark times of online entertainment, but it was quite an interesting time to like consume content online, I guess. Remember when Eagle Raptor used to make animations? Yeah, me neither. It's not an Eagle Raptor animation if you're wondering. There we go. Victory! Right, I think Crazy Hand is next, or is it the guest fighter? Right, who is it? Bayonetta. I'm still looking for... I'm guessing he's not here, but I'm still looking for the whatchamacallit. The Mii fighter. Mii... Was it Gunner or Brawler? Or Sword Fighter? It's one of those three that I don't have yet. Nice. Not nice? Does the Smash announcer say perfect, or is that a Street Fighter thing? Thanks for giving me the recommendation for what capture card to get. Yeah, no problem. I've had, like, outside of the recent issues, which may come down to, like, a Windows OS thing, because it didn't happen until I updated Windows, like, a few weeks ago. I've had zero issues with that capture card. Before the... what was it called again? The Live Gamer Extreme Evermedia. Before I got that card, I used to use an Elgato card, and let me tell you, using that Elgato card was kind of rough back then. There was problems like trying to get it to work with OBS. It was causing some weird frame issues. Like sometimes when, and this is like when I was streaming Mario Maker back in the day on the Wii U, like several years ago. Like back then, whenever the screen would go black, the video would like freeze for several seconds. Like I'm not even kidding. You know how when you die in Mario Maker and the screen goes black when it like fades to your lives count if you die, or when you beat the level? Yeah, every time that happened, it would like freeze it, and it wasn't just exclusive to that game, but I remember it happening a lot in that game. There we go. I ended up giving that Elgato card to Deej. I don't know if it works better now. Maybe they've added better drivers, but back then it wasn't really helping me too much for my streaming purposes. It just had like some issues back in that day. It wasn't until Vinny streamed Super Metroid on the Wii U Virtual Console several years ago that I got the AverMedia card, because that's the card he bought, like, because he replaced his Elgato as well, or whatever card he was using at the time. And I remember him streaming that, and he was like, "Oh, I got a new card, and it's called the Live Gamer Extreme," and I was like, "Oh, okay, guess I'll look into that." And I ended up buying it. Pretty reasonably priced card as well. It's not that expensive, relatively speaking. Right, so both Master and Crazy are now at the top there. I'm not sure if I see something up there or if I have to like clear all the spirits first. Let me just see if I can actually go up there yet. Nope. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, I have to like kill more spirits first and then we can do that. Let's see, how many are left? Can't really see them from here. But yeah, I've had the Elgato card for like maybe like 2.5 years, 3 years now. It was after I moved out to this apartment, so it was like no more than 2.5 years ago. Nice. Really? Really, Wario? You're just gonna constantly dodge me? I guess because Pigma is supposed to be like a coward or something, I guess that's why he's not fighting. You have to kill spirits equally so that the light and the dark are powered. Oh, I guess that makes sense. You have to have it back in the middle again. Alright, let's look for more dark spirits then. Let's see.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
When am I going to get a chance to use that again? Oh yeah, there's like a Sonic panel taking place at South by Southwest, which is like a gaming convention. And they've like made announcements there before. I think they like announced Sonic Mania there at one point or something. Not Sonic Mania, some game. But yeah, they're having a Sonic the Hedgehog panel, and I'm thinking one of two things can happen. One, we're going to get a new game announcement that's a good game. Two, we could get a game announcement of a game that's shit. Sonic Forces 2, I guess. And they could announce the Sonic movie, or like show the trailer for the Sonic movie. Oh wait. Did I thought it was over. I got confused. I lost my placement there. I thought I was over to the left, but maybe I was and I got knocked out. It didn't seem like it though. Anyways. We did see the concept. Wait, why did I throw that downward? What the fuck? Maybe I tilted my control stick a little bit too far down when I was trying to tilt it to the right to throw. I'll finish that thought in a second. Just let me make sure my control stick is not bugging out on me. Right, there we go. Yeah, I think I was just like tilting the control stick slightly down when I tilted it to the right there, so... Oh, fuck off with that. But... Really? Yeah. So yeah, one of three things can happen. It could be a game announcement and it's good, so Sonic Mania 2 or something like that. Bad game announcement, Sonic Forces 2. I mean, it'll probably be a new game and not like a continuation of that. Especially with the feedback. And what I think is the most likely thing to happen is they just talk about the Sonic movie and show the trailer for it. Because we've seen the late artwork for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and it doesn't look that good. I mean, it doesn't look like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it still doesn't look that good. No, no! Fuck you! There we go. Tried to use the Gus Bellows there. I should add more Eggman sound clips. The only ones I've got is that. I've got this one.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
And I've got this one.
Get a load of this.
Those are like the only two Eggman clips I've got on my soundboard right now. Little Birdie. From the Metroid series. Not really sure what that is. That like one of the animals you have to save, or? Hi Jordan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. So I don't think I've got that many fights left. Look how small Ridley is. Just a wee teensy one. Teensy. So the longer the fight goes on, the bigger it gets and the stronger it becomes, so that's kind of a cool idea. I do like the sheer variety and like the different like conditions that fit like the characters' like personality and whatnot, and like their physical traits. Once again, thank you for following on Twitch. Let's look for that other spirit fight. There has to be one here somewhere that I missed. Maybe it's along this side? Not really seeing it. Maybe it's on the very, very far right, left side, sorry. I think I see it. I think it's up towards the upper right end of the map. Let me go up there and check. It's kind of hard to tell when the map is fully pulled out where the spirits are, but I think I saw a flashing circle up here. No, I don't see it. It's even. So I can actually go up there now. Yeah, it didn't really indicate that I could go up there yet. Oh, I can? Right, okay, cool. I hope I can change characters because I'm going back to Kirby for the final boss. Guess not. Oh wait a minute, whoa! I'm playing Master Hand? Okay then, this is new. I was confused there because I couldn't see Ganondorf for a moment and then I realised, okay, that's kinda cool, you can do your different movesets depending on the combos you press. Did you know that you can actually play as Master Hand in the N64 game if you use some Game Shark codes? But if you die during like a multiplayer match with it, then it like crashes the emulator. Or N64, I guess. Like I've done it with an emulator. I'm sure most people have. You can also play as Master Hand in Smash Melee if you input a certain button prompt or something like that. Like you have to do a series of inputs. So yeah, I kind of see what's going on here. We're getting rid of all the light and dark spirits of the people who were captured. We're getting rid of the lightness, and we're also getting rid of the darkness! With bitch slapping. Boulders. Didn't try that one yet. That's pretty cool that they found some way to implement Master Hand as like part of the story modes. Oh wait, did I say there's a time limit? I was mistaken. That's not a time limit, that's just the counter for like how long it takes you to do this. Like, I glanced over and I thought it said I had a minute left. It's actually 1 minute since I started. We're pretty much just like destroying all of them. Like, we're almost there. 20 left. Yeah, I think we got this. Of course, I need to watch out and not like take too much damage, but I think we'll be fine. I started with like 600. I've only like just passed halfway. Also, hi Zachary. Oh fuck, I've actually taken a lot of damage. Have they gotten stronger because I've taken so much fucking damage near the end? Ah, shit. I have to do that whole thing again. Damn it. It didn't seem like I was taking that much damage there until like the final 10, and then it just like I started losing a lot of percentage there. Alright, let's try again. Oh, I start with 700. I guess I could use the hand snapping to help. The bitch slapping seems to be the most safe strategy, because most of other attacks will leave you open for a brief moment. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Been doing much? I ended up buying a copy of Mulan for DVD so that I can watch that over the weekends. Primarily because when I next stream Kingdom Hearts 2, it's going to be the Mulan world. So I figure, since I've never seen the movie before, it would probably be for the best if I actually watch the movie before I go in. Like, I know it's not mandatory, but you feel like you get more out of it if you watch the source material first and then go into the world, you know? And I've heard people say that it's actually a pretty good movie. I've never seen Mulan. It was during that period when the Disney Renaissance 2D movies was like the era of the Renaissance was like starting to peter out a bit. Like, Toy Story was already out by that point, and it sort of set a precedent that CGI animated movies was the way forwards. So while Disney was still making like 2D animated movies, they were making less of them, and the ones that they made after The Lion King were not, like, at least the ones that I remember, were not amazing. Like, I didn't like Pocahontas that much. Hunchback of Notre Dame was alright, but it's no Lion King, or Beauty and the Beast for that matter. And I got to the point where I was like, well, I think I'm done with 2D Disney movies for now, because it doesn't seem like it's going to get better from here. As cool as this is, it's a tiny bit repetitive having to do it for like 300 of these guys. 30, sorry. I was looking at my health there and I saw the 315. I'm not even using my specials, I'm just like bit slapping and fist slamming. Seem to be the most effective way to clear the guys on the screen. Right, we're almost there. Got plenty of health. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of why I didn't see Mulan. I just like skipped out on that one, I guess. So I'll probably watch it tomorrow or Sunday, like some point over the weekends. And then after that, I'll stream Kingdom Hearts 2 again and talk about what I thought of that movie. You have conquered both light and darkness! Alright. Right, well, in case I don't get a chance to do it later, let me switch back to Kirby. I bought a 1989 Game Boy, nice. Like the old bricks with the green LCD. Oh shit. Are they merging? Oh fuck, we need to pick 3. Right, okay. Right, okay, I'll pick my best 3. Oh, wait a minute. Can I... Oh yeah, I can change these. My best 3, let's go. Guess I'm not going to be able to use the bomb. It'll detonate long before I get to the boss. If I have to, I'll swap out the bomb for something else, because it's going to be useless for this fight. Oh yeah! I love that noise. You're using this segment with Ganondorf, best of luck to you. Yeah, Ganondorf's not exactly the best when it comes to climbing platforms. Oh, hello. Nice to see you, Darkon. Darkon? Durka. Ah, shit, I can't do up tilt. Look at King DDD's eyes. Okay, so there's a problem with me using the jetpack. I can't do it up tilt for like my foot slam. That doesn't work. Because when I hold up, I actually use the jetpack. Although, I do have an alternate way to do that. I can use the right analog stick. Oh, there's MSP. Hi there. You didn't miss too much. I was just finishing up the last few spirit fights and I'm doing the final fight. I haven't actually seen the boss yet. I'm making my way to it. Remember when I said that my main criticism with the story mode was just how long it goes? Like, it's a little bit long in the tooth. I guess that's not my only criticism. I also kind of hate that there's not that many story cutscenes. Because, like, all the cutscenes and, like, the variety of, like, story stuff that they, like, put in there, like, that was, like, the best part of Subspace Emissary, like, just how they show you how everything's going on in the world of, like, Smash Brothers. It also had, like, a lot of humour as well. Ah, there goes my maximum tomato. Oh, they can actually hit each other as well. That's useful. Oof. Trying not to take too much damage because obviously I want to save my strength for the boss when we get to it. Ooh, I hate that move that Ridley does. There we go. Ridley was causing me some issues! I didn't mean to air dodge there, I did it by accident. Whatever. So much for that maximum tomato. Not getting any use out of that now. Now fighting, well, we're not really fighting them, but we're now... What's this one called again? Galeen? Which, by the way, is a kind of dumb name. Like, Darkon, I kind of get it, it's dark. But, oh! We'll get your characters back when the real fight begins, right, that's good to know. So I just need to survive. Oh, I can actually still steal their abilities, that's cool. Again, I do appreciate, like, I don't want it, like, when I like, criticize the game for being a bit long in the tooth, I kind of feel bad for saying that, because it's like Sakurai, like, puts so much work and effort into each and every Smash game he makes, and I don't want to, like, take away from that by being like, oh, now it's too long, now it's, you know what I'm trying to say, I guess. I nonetheless appreciate the efforts. Like, you can tell he puts a lot of work into these games. Nope, not letting you use your bike. Right, I think the real fight now begins. Question, if I die to this next boss, do I have to do all that again, or can I effectively just keep trying this fight? Right, so this time I've got Kirby as my starting one. What? There's a checkpoint, right, that's good. Okay, so now it's a boss rush. I was going to say it's a very Kirby thing, but actually that's not true. The boss rush comes after you beat the game. Usually Mega Man does a boss rush at the very end, like right before the final boss. Shit. Don't you love it when you prepare for that and you press the command way too late? Like the air dodge, in this case. How? How did I miss? Oh, he went to the background. Well, I'm dead. Kirby Hunter. Oh shit, no. No, you don't. This final boss better be worth it, let me say that much. I don't even know which one I just hit there. What is a man? It's nothing but a miserable pile of secrets! I think that's like the 10th time I've made that joke, but I feel it's quite kind of appropriate here, given the circumstances. I should put that on my soundboard. I think you would rather hear the real thing than me try to emulate it, which I don't do really well. Well, I'm assuming once I beat all the refights, I get all my lives back. There we go. You know, I've never actually finished Symphony of the Night. In fact, I don't think I've finished any Castlevania game for that matter. I finished Curse of the Moon though, like that Castlevania-esque game. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, I played that last year. I think there was like post-game story stuff, but I didn't really bother with it. Oof. There we go. Oh, there's actually a heart there. Cool. Ganondorf versus Ganon. Okay then. fighting his inner demons, literally. Oh, that's right, I have to get aim for the tail. I'm assuming Marks is going to be one of the boss fights as well then. So for like doing all the custom boss fights. Oh. Not doing a very good job here since I can't get behind them. Got 4 in. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone heard the latest Zelda rumour, but apparently there's going to be another top-down Zelda game. Ah, shit. I guess I'll reiterate that in a moment. Ah, shit. Right, well, so much for beating the boss first try. Which technically isn't even true because I didn't even get to the boss. So, yeah, apparently there's rumours going around that there's going to be a new 2D Zelda game. In fact, I'm going to pause it so I can, like, actually get my thoughts together, because I can't really do it while I'm fighting at Giga Bowser now. I can barely see... Yeah, see when you see those little apparitions flying around that you select? I can barely see which is which. So it's just like I don't even know who I'm fighting until it shows up. So yeah, 2D Zelda game top-down, that's not Link's Awakening remastered, or remake, whatever you want to call that. It's going to be coming out before it. It's going to be a smaller game than it, and it's going to be an eShop only title. So, given those, let's just assume it's real. Supposedly, if these prerequisites are real, then the only thing I can think of it would be is like a prelude or a prequel chapter to Link's Awakening. Because if it's like a smaller game that comes out before it, then what else could it be? So that's kind of what I'm thinking of. It would be cool if there was like a little prequel that kind of like explains the backstory of why Link is sailing out in the middle of nowhere. Like, is he going back to Hyrule? Is he coming back from a different adventure? Like, what's going on there? I would kind of like that to be like, if this is like real information, that would be nice to see something like that. Four Swords, it could be a Four Swords-esque game as well. I wouldn't oppose to that idea. Just as long as I don't have to, like, buy 4 Switches and link cables and bullshit like I used to. I had 4 Swords Adventures, but I've never played 4 Swords Adventures with anyone. Like, I played, like, the single-player component of it, just because I didn't have the necessary hardware or number of games to play it with. Yeah. You're right though, my lives did come back. Why am I sucking now? Oh, come on! I didn't know that was going to reach that far. Yeah. Oh, I can actually see it, right, okay. It takes a moment to actually see the pictures within the orbs. But it's a little bit difficult to make out at first, just because it, like, moves so fast. When you see 2 of them clash together, then you can actually see what it is. I like the music though, the music for the final, well, supposedly final battle is good. It feels like I'm the last person to complete World of Light because I'm like streaming it, so I only like play it at 2 or 3 hour chunks at a time. Not even that. I mean, Vinny's been streaming it as well, but I think he streams it more often than I do. Why did I do that? I keep thinking he's going to like fly toward me and then I air dodge into fireballs. Right, here comes the air dodge. Nice. I couldn't even see the picture of that one. It is a little hard to make out Reyes Ganon again. Nice. Check this out. Let the Gordo do all the work, or most of the heavy lifting. This just makes me want to play Ocarina of Time 3D, which I think I will before the year is out. But I don't know when, like what month. There's a few things I want to do this year, on top of like games that are coming out, like Mario Maker 2. That also includes the Kirby Marathon. I think I'm going to be bringing that back. I did the Kirby Marathon, I don't know, like 4 years ago? 5 years ago? It was quite a while ago I last did that. But this time I've got the 3DS capture with me, so I can actually stream the 3DS games in the marathon as well. So you can see Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot. I'm actually not doing too bad now with King Dedede. I feel this fight's a lot easier with King Dedede's moveset than Ganondorf's. The multi-jump probably has a little bit to do with that. There we go. Maybe before you play Link's Awakening. Yeah, I think Link's Awakening is going to be like a holiday game at this rate. I don't think it's going to come out before November. So probably before then. But maybe during the summer or late like summer. I'm not really good with estimates because I don't really plan these things, but maybe around that time, maybe not. Oh yeah, you're supposed to aim for his heads. Oof, try to do a back shot. Whatever you call it, back air. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Did you see Dedede's smirk there, or like his... I need to look at that. Like, just his teeth. Not smirk, what would you call that? Not a gurn, there's a word for it. It's just like... when you're just like snarling, I guess, just your teeth like all showing. I've never actually seen that expression close up. Oh, wrong button. I was going to take a screenshot there, but fuck it, I'll do it later. So I'm guessing Marks is after this then? I think he's the last one. King DDD is going to clobber that there. Dracula, yep. Oh no, there's still two left. Right, well it's not Marks, but I didn't see who that was. Oh, this guy. I forgot his name, but it's like the robot from Gallium. Distant cousin twice removed of Galim. But yeah, this is like a boss from Subspace Emissary. Oof. I thought my shield was going to get broken there. Look at that fucking Gordo helping me out there. If the enemy's hitbox is big enough, that Gordo can do a lot of assist damage. Right, now it's time for Marks. There we go. I remember the first time I fought Marks during Kirby's Classic mode, I was like kind of... My mind was blown a bit because I wasn't expecting custom bosses, let alone them to recreate Marks. Which, if you've played through the Kirby series, is like one of the most memorable boss fights in all of the series. I mean, there's other bosses, but that's like one of the fan favourites. Marks has been getting a lot of love lately between this game and Kirby Star Allies. There's no shortage on Marks fanship, what do you call it? Fan service? Oof. Oof, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to Gordo. Look with your special eyes. Oh my god. Wait, have I seen that attack yet? I don't know if I have. That's not normally an attack he does in the SNES game. Like, they actually ended up giving him a bunch of new attacks as well. There we go. Alright, now it's time for the final boss. I feel like the game's stalled for enough time as it is. Oh, they're not merging, so we're fighting both at the same time now, right? Well, this is going to be fun. I can see now why they give you 3 lives. What annoys me though is that Kirby's not going to be the last of my 3 lives. Like, I was kind of... Like, that's why I picked Kirby as number 3, because I was wanting him to be the last one. Oh, they can actually hurt each other as well. You guide their projectiles. Nope, try to do that cheese there. Shit. Oh. I was not expecting that there, but I'll take it. Oh. Shit. Classic example of me getting a bit too greedy there. Oh. Shit. Fucking rip Kirby. Oh no! Bastard. I'm assuming now that I've died it's going to go back to Kirby being the last one of the three, which is kind of how I wanted to do it anyway. Yeah, now Ganondorf's first, so Kirby will be last. Good. I was trying to figure out which button skipped the cutscene and I accidentally threw the bomb like a fucking idiot. Oh well. I'm not going to restart the fight, I'm just going to deal with it. I didn't know you could destroy the bombs. I thought they were always there. I figured either you couldn't destroy them or you could but they would detonate. But no, you can actually get rid of them without detonating them. That's cool. Right, now to focus on Galeem. Nice. Just gonna let him do his own thing. Yes, hit him. That kind of worked out for me there. Thought he was going to show up on that platform. Oh shit, no! Not the taboo shockwave. I hate that move. I'm fucked. Right, what's Kirby left then? Really? You'd think that would have been the last one. Look at his health bar. There we go. Right, now Darkon's left. Yeah, I always fall for that. No. I don't know if this thing has an insta-kill property, like if you're over a certain percentage it just kills you. Fuck. really. I'm pretty much there. There we go. I still don't know if that actually hurts me. I don't want to chance it. It probably doesn't, but it kind of looks like it does. It probably doesn't. There we go, we did it. After what feels like an eternity, we finally beat World of Light. Now let's enjoy the ending. Conquer the light and darkness. Darkness. It's funny how from a distance the world just looks like Earth. Even though obviously it's not Earth, it's like the world of Nintendo, I guess? Question mark. The plot twist is that Earth was actually a Shiver Star. It's like reverse Infinity War, like all the spirits are coming back. Well, that was cool. I like that. Like I said, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. As much as I want to listen to the vocals there, I want to speak over it. So as much as I like this, it's a little bit longer than I thought it would. But I do like the game nonetheless, like the single player modes. I do appreciate the effort that went into this. Like, 'cause I think Sakurai probably figured from like all the feedback of Smash, Wii U and 3DS that if there was anything those games were lacking, it was the lack of a good single player component, because you had the original Smash, which had like the classic modes, then you had Smash Melee. There's a bit more going on here. I'll finish my thoughts in a second. You know, I'm kind of glad I actually beat the final boss with Kirby, at the very least. Like, that was always the intention. I wanted to finish the game as Kirby. Alright, so what was I going to say? That, yeah, like every game they've always like had a, like, since Melee really, like, because Melee had the adventure mode, like, yeah, it was short, but it was a really cool idea. And then Subspace Emissary took that on another level and made like a whole story-driven like single player mode where you could like explore the different levels, like go on the map and like select the level you want to play and then like go there. It's Final Fantasy X now. I've never played that one. And then they all fly into the sunset. So yeah, finishing my thoughts, like, they had like Subspace Emissary, which was a really good single player component for an otherwise multiplayer focused fighting game. And then I was like, oh boy, there's a new Smash coming out on Wii U and 3DS, I wonder what single player component we're going to have there. And then we didn't get any. I mean, technically that's not true, there is some stuff you can do as a single player, but it's not like a campaign or anything. So I was a bit disappointed by that. Like, that was the one thing that always bugged me about, like, as much as I love Smash Wii U and 3DS, I always hated that they just didn't have like a single player thing. And I think most people shares that sentiment, which is why, like, the whole reason there was no single player in those games was because Sakurai had a bit of a stubborn stance on not agreeing or subscribing to the idea of like making a single player story driven thing if he had all his cutscenes uploaded before everyone got to play it. Which, on one hand, I kinda get, but on the other hand, it's a little bit silly. I mean, that's YouTube for you, everyone does that. But yeah, this was a pretty fun single player thing. It didn't have that many cutscenes. I guess that was like his way of like meeting us in the middle by not giving us as much story in the middle. But we actually got a single player like actual. I know I've said single player a lot, but how else do you describe it? It's a single player adventure. Like that's all I wanted out of Smash. And as a little bit long as it is, I love it nonetheless. Pretty good. Love it. I'm glad I finally finished it. On the subject of finishing games actually, I've got a bit of a backlog to finish. See, I try to do a few games at a time, and then like over several streams I finish one game and then maybe add a new game on there. So let's say I do like 4 games at a time and then just juggle between them. Sometimes I have a bad habit of adding extra games on there that I want to play, even though I've not finished any of the older games. So here, like I was looking at my recent VODs to get the names of the games that I played recently that I've not actually finished, so you can see I've got a bit of a backlog to work through. So I'm going to start like focusing on these games before I start some new ones. But you can see... Actually, hang on a minute. So you can see that we just finished World of Light, so I am going to, if I can click on this correctly. There we go, close enough. There, so we did it, we finished World of Light, so that's one game off the chopping block. So I'm going to try spending the next... I'm going to start Yoshi at the end of this month, like I said, but I do want to focus more on finishing these games before I start some new ones. So I don't think I'll do a way out this weekend. I don't think we've got that planned for this weekend. Maybe next weekend I'll do that, or sometime next week. But yeah, I'm going to be doing Mortal Kombat 9 shortly. Oh nice, you get spirits for Gleam and Darkon. Neat. Right, well that's it then. I guess since we've still got a little bit of time before... I mean, I could just move straight on, but before we stop for tonight, I think I'll do one more classic run. Just because I feel like it. Alright. Oops, wrong menu. No multiplayer tonight. I'm just going to... like, next time I stream this, like, this is going to be an ongoing multiplayer thing. Maybe like I do it over the weekends, kind of like Salty Sundays. I'll do multiplayer with you guys, but for now I just want to do a little bit of single player stuff. Take a shot every time I say single player. Let's see, who have I not played yet that I think I could be good with? I don't know. You know who I've not tried yet? I haven't really used Isabelle since I've unlocked her, so let's try doing a match with her. Or doing a classic run with her, rather. Can someone remind me what the tickets are for? You know those little ticket things you get? The only time I've used Isabelle was when I was trying to do that glitch where you have 2 Isabelles using a fishing rod on an assist trophy at the same time, and then you like duplicate the assist trophy. I don't know how good she is as a fighter in this game. I haven't really used her. I've used Villager in Smash 3DS, but that's it. Oh. Oh wait, I thought that was a Master Ball there for a second. Tickets are used for the beginning of the classic run, which will net you more items. Oh, okay. I guess that's cool, yeah. Just trying to figure out her moveset. Oh yeah, the voices are different in this version of the game, aren't they? Nice. Yeah, so I don't know if you... And I'm not entirely sure actually, but I'm pretty sure in the Wii U version of the game, the instructor voice, like, you know how the guy that tells you how to, like, do your stretches and stuff, I think that's a different voice actor in the European version, like, for the English reading of that, compared to the US one. So yeah, the English, like, the British, UK, European, whatever you want to call it, version, has a bit more of, like, a British sounding tone. Follow my leads. Is there any good strats with Isabelle, like for fighting purposes? Because I haven't really practiced with her. I really should start using some of these new characters. I haven't even used Prana that much. I'm kind of glad I got World of Light finished though, because the first DLC content is not that far now. Like, it comes out in April, which is like a few weeks away. I think they said Joker comes out by the end of April. So give or take 5 to 6 weeks, I think, is when we'll see that. Oh, wait. I forgot what Isabelle's final smash is. Oh, is it where they build a house? Made the AI fuck up. Yeah, probably want to stay up at the top so I don't get sandwiched between people. I still haven't figured out the context of Isabelle's, like, journey. Is it like all female fighters? Like, because there's always a theme behind these classic mode runs. I haven't quite figured that one out yet, like what's going on. Isabelle's final smash is the same as the villagers, right? Okay, so it's nothing new then. Isabelle's like, here's an idea for Isabelle's final smash. She makes you do paperwork for taxes or something, like some bullshit like that. Ah, trying to grab. Not doing a good job. Oh, wait a minute, it's red versus blue. I didn't realise it was a team thing. There we go. And away you go. There's no real context for this, but have a Kirby face that's a little bit stretched in, like weird looking. It's an image from something. In fact, here, have another weird looking Kirby face, which I saw tonight. And I guess while I'm at it, Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I just saw them in my like pictures folder for some reason. So yeah, there's a few Kirby faces for you. Right, let's continue. There's this weird YouTube video that I saw yesterday. I don't know if I'll show the whole thing, but I might show a little bit of it. It's weird. It's one of those I'm in this weird part of YouTube again videos. But for some reason I find it really fucking funny. Oh. I can't believe I killed that one with a tiny gyroid. I wasn't entirely sure from the way that was angled if it was the real one or not. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Not sure if that was Isabel that did that, or that spiky thing. No, not very good with Isabel if that's not painfully obvious. Oh yeah, I'm having this weird situation with my physical copy of Dust and the Lazy and Tail. I got given the shipping tracking number for it like a couple weeks ago. I've been keeping an eye on that. And as of yesterday, the status says parcel delivered, but it didn't arrive. So I'm kind of not sure what's going on with that. I'm going to try getting in contact with the company that gave me the tracking information and see if that's like a false positive or something, because it didn't actually arrive. There we go. Gotta love the banana. Ooh, banana. I was watching Vinny streaming Donkey Kong 64 last night, or at least trying to play it, because he's one of those people that thinks the game design has, like, I'm not denying it doesn't have like problems, but I think he makes a big deal out of the whole thing with like collectibles ×5, where you have to like swap characters in the barrel to like collect a whole bunch of stuff. Like if you're going for completion, then yeah, that is a pain in the arse, but if you're like playing casually, I never really had an issue with that game, frankly. In fact, I streamed it like 3 or 4 years ago on the Wii U via the Virtual Console. I remember enjoying that, and I never really had any big issues with like the collectathon aspect. Like if you're purely playing casually and you just want to get to the end of the game, it wasn't really that big of a problem. But yeah, he tried using a mod that lets you switch characters on the fly, and he was having issues with it. It wasn't working for some reason. So most of the stream was just like troubleshooting, unfortunately. But I think he eventually got it fixed, but by that point it was time for him to stop streaming, so I don't know if he's going to play any more of it, since he had to go through like 2 hours of trying to fix the issue. Like, in the time it took him to fix it, I was like, yeah, you could have probably like played the game casually and been fine otherwise. But that's just my 2 cents on that. You know, it's weird. Most of the time when they don't have a custom boss fight, it's just like one of these two. It's like either a Master Hand or Crazy Hand, but Isabelle gets both. Did anyone else get this? There we go. Easy. What did I end with? An 8.5? 8.7? That's alright, I guess. Actually, real quick, before I move on to the next game, does anyone know... Fuck, I need to look up which character I don't have, but I think I'm missing one character, and it's one of the Mii Fighter characters. So, let me check real quick which one I'm missing. Like, maybe you guys can help me where that's... like, to find where that's located real quick, and I can go do that. Wait, do I have all three? Just a minute. I think I need to go into Smash mode for the Mii characters to show up. So yeah, if anyone knows where to find... wait for it. Oh wait, I actually do have all three, right, never mind. So, is that everyone then? Did we get everybody? Does anyone have a screenshot showing all the characters so I can compare? In fact, I'll check myself. Hang on a minute. Smash Ultimate all characters. Because I thought for a couple instances, like during my streams, that I got everyone, but I think I was like short a character. Right, hang on a minute. Got an image here. I hope OBS isn't dropping frames because I tried to load an image. It does that sometimes. Just a second. Right, so... this is... wait a minute. Right, this is a screenshot showing all the characters. Although, having said that, I think... just a moment. Right, okay, I think this is before the Piranha Plant DLC came out, so... Piranha Plant is down there. I think I have it. Yeah, it seems like I've got everyone. Like, Piranha Plant pushes the Mii Fighters over, and everyone else is where they are. So yeah, we did it, guys. We got everybody for now. Eventually, we're going to get Joker, like, sometime in the next few weeks. So that's cool. We did it. I didn't get all the characters within the story mode though, like for use in the story mode, but you know what, that's fine. As long as I get them playable for like actual matches, then I think we're good. So yeah, like I said, just to surmise what I said earlier, the single player is quite long, but overall I liked it. I'm glad that it's here. I don't regret playing it. And yeah, overall, good single player component, and I hope Sakurai doesn't run himself into the ground making these games. Like, I love him for what he does, but there has to be like a line between being competent in something and like just like working yourself to death, because it's kind of, you know I don't mean to end it on that note, but it's just something I've been thinking about, because I don't want to see him have like severe. Like, he had like a wrist injury at one point working on Melee, I think it was. So yeah, I hope he takes care of himself, and once he finishes all the DLC stuff, he better take a long goddamn rest, because I think he earns it.